Alright, 3.4 for Genshin is going to be a big update, and what I mean by big, I mean there's going to be a lot of changes going around when it comes to a lot of the stuff that's happening in Genshin, more regarding the summoning part of it, which is really the characters that they're bringing together. So of course we have phase 1 being Alhaitham and Zhao. This is going to be giving us his sword and the Primordial Jade Wing Spear as a weapon banner, which is not going to be pretty bad. The weapon banner is going to be looking a little nice, but the only problem is Primordial Jade Wing Spear is a standard weapon banner, so it is not the best, I guess you could say, weapon to get as a 50-50. But the second half is what we're looking at, and that is Hu Tao and Yelan, both a tier 0 support and DPS. I am definitely going to be making a good amount of videos regarding Yelan and Hu Tao when it gets closer to the release, after we cover Alhaitham and Yao Yao, because we will be playing around with them, seeing what they can do. But I'm 100% more excited for Alhaitham, because man, I've been waiting for him forever. But let's get back to the subject, which is Yelan and Hu Tao. Now Yelan and Hu Tao, this is really big. These reruns been waiting on by forever for a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of free-to-plays crying because having these two together is gonna suck. Has Yelan and Hu Tao are perfect together. Yelan is absolutely busted. Hu Tao is absolutely busted, and their weapons, which are the main part of this video, are both busted beyond belief. You have the Staff of Homa, crit damage, polearm, gives HP, and then your HP is converted into attack from that polearm. And then you have the aqua simulacra, which is also a crit damage weapon, one of the highest weapons in crit damage in the game, and it also gives you HP. So these two weapons are going to be major stat sticks for characters that are not Yelan or Hu Tao. So looking at what could happen, right? You have the Aqua Simulacra and the Staff of Homa on one banner. This might be the very first banner that's a weapon banner. If you have the Primo Gems for it, this might be a must summon type banner. Now, of course, before I keep talking, of course, this is your account, not necessarily something that you have to do, nor something that you have to summon on. The game is not that crazy hard where you have to have these weapons, but if you've been wanting to have a 5-star weapon for a while, or you've been wanting to try to get one, I think right now is your best time to pretty much get one, because these two weapons can go on almost any character, and these two weapons are absolutely busted. So if you lose your 50-50 and you want the Staff of Homa, you still end up with the but the Aqua Simulacra, and if you want the Aqua Simulacra, you still get the Staff of Homa. So later down the line, you are still going to end up using these weapons regarding no matter what, because these weapons can go on anybody. Their major stat sticks have really high crit damage, I guess you could say boost to your characters, and overall the weapon banner is going to be looking pretty nice. And this trend is going to happen a lot more sooner than you think, or a lot more frequent, because there is a lot of characters in Genshin. We have a lot of different 5-stars, and each of them come with their own signature weapon. So having these signature weapons come out, a lot of them come out with crit rate, crit damage, because it makes building your character a lot easier, and it makes them hit hard, which of course they want you to do with the signature weapons. But having these signature weapons be so good, and then having to rerun for a character that's also good, you know, stuff like Hu Tao, Yelan, Zhao, all these type of people who have really nice weapons. Ayaka is going to be coming up pretty soon. There's going to be some really nice weapon banners coming up. So now it's starting to shift the focus towards, is the weapon banner even bad anymore? Because at this point, although yes, you may lose your 50-50, with the signature weapons coming out and the signature weapons of other characters rerunning with that weapon, you know, losing the 50-50 isn't so bad as it was before, getting like a Wolf's Gravestone or getting the, you know, the Skyward Atlas, stuff like that. You were going to end up getting like the Staff of Homa after losing your 50-50, or maybe the Mist Splitter or the Thundering Pulse, or all of these different cool weapons and crazy weapons that a lot of people didn't want to summon on the banner for, because they had worse 50-50s that they would lose to. But now we have very high tier weapons, just like this weapon banner coming up for Hu Tao and Yelan, which is the Aqua Simulacra and the Staff of Homa. This is going to be a win-win for anyone that's going to summon, especially if you're summoning for either or. You're going to get a big stack stick for any of your characters, because having a bow that does crit damage by 60%, not 60%, 80%, and having the Staff of Homa that does 60% crit damage and gives you health, is going to be a big plus for a lot of these different characters that you can put it on. You can put it on Raiden, you can put it on Zhao, you can put it on Hu Tao, Zhongli, all of these different characters that use polearms. all of them can use it and they're all gonna thrive using that weapon. So yeah, the weapon banner is becoming much better investment. So this is something that a lot of people should be thinking about coming into the future, because now that you have the characters that you like, or you're starting the game and you're getting characters and you're wondering how to get better weapons, well, now is better time than ever to start thinking about planning your primos to be able to get these weapons that are going to be coming out, because we still got the mist splitter, we got the thundering pulse possibly coming back later on, which is going to be a while, but these are still really high tier weapons I'm talking about. You got the mist splitter, you have the thundering pulse, you have the Harangapaku, which just came out recently, the engulfing lightning, all of these different really good weapons. You got also the red horn storm thresher. All these really good weapons could end up rerunning sooner than later after a while happens, and they're gonna probably come out with a new character, and those two signature weapons are gonna be together, and there you go, you have a really good weapon banner. So yeah, a lot of these weapons that are gonna come from reruns, you know, Ayaka, Hu Tao, Ayato, Raiden, all of these older characters, all these newer characters having their own signature weapon that is really good, and then having a rerun banner with it who has characters that are really good. Yeah, these weapon banners are going to end up looking really nice next to these new weapons, because there's just so many 5-stars in this game. They're not going to be able to keep up with adding standard banner 50/50s. They're going to keep doing 2 banners per patch most likely for, you know, the foreseeable future, because they're going to keep wanting to put out units. They're going to want to have to cycle through a lot of them so that they can get the people what they want, and you know, with the people getting what they want, that also means they're going to spend money. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I just really want to make this video saying that the weapon banner is getting, I guess you say, a big boost in investment. It's a big chance that a lot of these weapon banners coming in the future are going to be really high tier, especially with the ones that are going to be coming out soon, which is the aqua simulacra and the staff of homa. Who knows, there might be some crazier stuff down the line, but by far this is probably one of the best weapon banners to date. Of course, we don't know the 4-stars, but the main point of the weapon banner is the 5-star, and having that be the 50/50 chance of staff of homa or aqua simulacra, those are going to be some crazy summons. Like, holy crap, that's a really good investment towards your account if you summon for either or. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one, and peace.